Okay, welcome everyone. I'm just getting ready to go live. We are going to talk about busting the myths of spirit guides. So give me one moment. We're going to go live here on my Facebook and YouTube also. So welcome everyone to episode 55 of Busting the Myths of Spirit Guides. What can spirit guides do for you and what can they not do for you? Okay, so a lot of you may have heard of spirit guides. Some of you have heard the term teammates. Spirit guides are both the same thing, really. Your teammates are your spirit guides. Every soul that has embodied here on this planet has their own team of spirit guides. Your spirit guides are here to assist you as you journey throughout this lifetime and other lifetimes. I have found through working with clients and through doing a lot of different classes that most people have anything from 5 to 10 spirit guides. Some people have more, some people have less. But that kind of gives you the energy of every single soul has a team of spirit guides supporting them on their journey. Now today it's a big topic. There's lots of different parts to look at within spirit guides, but today I'm going to be very specific and we're going to look at what are the myths around spirit guides and really just busting some of the misconceptions you may have or you may have picked up from being in different walks of life, right? So number one, what's the first myth around spirit guides? The first myth that spirit guides can give you an answer to your life, that they are able to create your life for you, right? No, spirit guides cannot create your life for you. Spirit guides are your teammates. Yes, spirit guides and teammates are the same thing. They are your guides. Look at the word, spirit guides. They're here to guide you on your journey. They're not here to give you the answer. They don't have an answer for you. They can't create your life for you. So if you're looking at your spirit guides to do your life for you, so you're not taking responsibility for your own life, it's not going to work. That's not how they work. They're not here to figure everything out for you. They will guide you. They're not able to choose for you. They can't make decisions for you. They don't have the answers to your life. They have direction. They have guidance. They can guide you. They can give you directions, but ultimately you have to choose. Right? You're the one in the driver's seat of the car. You're the one creating your life. You have to choose, and then they will give you guidance and direction along the way. They may even give you guidance if you're going down or choosing a path that might not be the greatest for you. And that may come in different ways. We'll talk about that later, or a separate class might be for how your spirit guides communicate with you. But they cannot intervene. And that's my next number 2, busting the myths of spirit guides. Your spirit guides will not intervene unless you ask them. Okay, so your spirit guides will not get involved in your life and what you're choosing unless you ask them. Give me a moment. I need to drink some of my tea. Okay, so I think this is important to know that you have free will. Every single soul being on this planet has free will. Even if you don't think you do, you do. Your spirit guides will not intervene in your life unless you ask them. So this is where asking questions, engaging your spirit guides is such a helpful practice to get into, because the more that you talk to them, the more you ask them questions, the more you engage your spirit guides, the more you're going to strengthen that relationship with them and the more they can assist you. If you don't ask them questions, they cannot help you. They cannot intervene. And they will only intervene if you give them permission. So I have given my spirit guides permission that if I'm choosing something that is really unconscious, I've given them permission to intervene and show me that I'm choosing something that is unconscious. So you always have choice and you always have free will of what you will choose. So they will not get in the way of what you're choosing. But if you give them permission and you ask them to intervene, they will. So one question you can ask is, show me when I'm choosing something that's unconscious. I've even before asked my spirit guides, like if I was in a relationship or something, I would say, okay, if this relationship isn't for my greatest good, show me. Show me that this relationship isn't for my greatest good. Now, you also have to be willing to receive that, right? If you're saying these words, like, but then you actually, your energy is not willing to let go of the relationship, then your spirit guides are not going to intervene. Remember, your spirit guides respond to your energy, not your words. So if you're saying something, but your energy is not matching the words that you're saying, like if I say, okay, if I ask my spirit guides to remove a relationship from my life if it's not for my greatest good, if I'm saying that, but energetically, I don't want to let that relationship go, or I'm not willing to let go of that, or let go of control, then my spirit guides will not intervene, because my spirit guides respond to my energy, not my words. Does that make sense? Okay. Number 3, spirit guides are not better than you and they're not higher than you. I think this is really important. I think one of the biggest misconception that people do and how they separate themselves from their spirit guides is they make their spirit guides these all knowing greater beings that are outside of you, that are separate to you, that are better than you, that know more than you. That's a great way to separate yourself from your spirit guides, by thinking that they are better than you and that they're outside of you. Your spirit guides are not greater than you. They're not above you. They're not below you. You're not below them. If you see them as better than you, you will put them outside of you and you'll make them have the answers. And you think that you don't have the answers. Everything you need to know is within you. All the wisdom is within you. Your spirit guides live within you. They're not outside of you. So this idea that spirit is outside of us, source, consciousness, spirit guides, we keep looking outside of us. The answers are within us. Our intuition, our knowing. Spirit is within us. Spirit guides communicate within us. They are part of us. They are us. If there is no separation, your spirit guides are not separate to you. They're part of you. So see your spirit guides as your teammates, not as these beings that are like greater than you. Because when you make anything greater than you, you separate from that. They're here to create with you and can assist you, but they don't have the answers and they don't know more than you about you. So this is again where we keep making something outside of us know more about us than us. You know what is true for you, and your spirit guides guide you along the way to assist you in having more of you, but they are not something outside of you. This isn't a hierarchy, right? So don't put your spirit guides above you or see them as higher than you. That will create a separation between you and them. See them as working with you. They're teammates. See yourself as a team, right? Like think about a team. In a team, there is no hierarchy. There is no one on the team whose position is better than the others. So if you see your spirit guides as teammates and you're passing the ball to them, they're passing the ball back to you. Together, you're working as a team. You consult them, they guide you, you create together. Okay. Number 4, spirit guides don't have answers for you. Okay, I know this one is tricky because a lot of us want answers. I would start to stop looking, maybe come out of looking for an answer and instead look for more direction and guidance, because an answer is very solid. It's like, should I get married? Should I have children? Should I move to here? Should I move there? It's like very like, this is it, right? Rather than guidance and direction is more expanding and it changes all the time. So like, even if you got the guidance, say, to move country 2-3 years ago, and maybe you moved country, you may, if you see that as an answer, like I got the answer, I have to move country, and you did it, then you solidify it. Like that's it. That's the thing. I did it. Rather than you were guided to move country a few years ago, you chose that, and now what are you being guided to? So it stops you solidifying your choices. I was guided to move to America 10 years ago. I chose it, and now I'm being guided elsewhere, right? So it doesn't mean what I chose was wrong. It just means that the guidance is always changing. So there is no real one answer. So don't look to your spirit guides for like that final one answer to your life. Instead, receive their guidance and direction. Yet ultimately, you know what is best for you. And you still have to be the one that chooses that, right? Your spirit guides cannot choose for you. If you're getting the guidance to move country or move location or get married, whatever it is, you still have to be the one to choose that. You still have to be the one to take the action. Doesn't matter how much guidance your spirit guides give you. So stay in question and be curious with your spirit guides and include them, right? More that it's like a relationship. If I don't call my friend up and I don't talk to her for a few years, we're not going to have a great relationship. We're not going to have a strong friendship. The more I connect with her, the more I talk to her, the more I'm interested in her, the more I ask her questions, the stronger our relationship becomes. It's the same with your spirit guides. And a big thing I see a lot of people do is like they'll call on their spirit guides in emergency situations or when they really need help, but they're not actually engaging their spirit guides on a daily basis. So then that relationship becomes very one way. I'm only going to call on you when I need help. How does that make you feel? You know, so this is why I created the 10 days of talking to your spirit guides. It's an online class I created so we could get into a practice of engaging our spirit guides on a daily basis and getting to know all your spirit guides personally. So it isn't just like calling. You can call on all your spirit guides. Of course you can do that. But I found in the last few years, when I started to get to know my spirit guides personally, like one by one individually, I started to create a different relationship with the different spirit guides on my team. And it started to give me such a stronger connection to my different spirit guides. So that's what the 10 days of talking to your spirit guides is going to be. It's going to be us going on a journey of getting to know all your different spirit guides through your own intuition, your own knowing, your own journey. Okay, so let's summarize. What can your spirit guides do for you? Your spirit guides can provide insight, clarity, guidance. They can inspire creativity. They can help you get in touch with your intuition. They can give you psychic downloads. They can show you the way towards greater relationships, more personal growth, show you the way towards your life purpose. They can assist you in making life changes. When you're in situations where you don't feel safe, they can give you a sense of protection. They can keep you safe too. Like I often, when I'm like, especially now I'm in Bali, so I'm like on mopeds and stuff, I'll call in my spirit guides when I'm on mopeds, and then usually it's a taxi driver who's driving the moped. I'll call in his spirit guides to get him present in his body to protect us and keep us safe while we're on the mopeds. That's just one example of how I use my spirit guides plus that other person's spirit guides. When I go for massages, I engage and talk to the spirit guides of the person who's giving me the massage. So I'll ask, and I'll even ask sometimes, whatever spirit guide is on that massage, like say you have a massage therapist, and I go, okay, I connect to all her spirit guides, and I ask for the spirit guide who is the greatest healer on her team to step in and work through her for my massage. And then I'll ask also my spirit guides to work on me while I'm receiving the massage. I also do that at night when I go to sleep. Okay. What your spirit guides can't do for you? They can't make decisions for you. They can't choose for you. They can't control your life, right? They can't intervene in your free will. So if you are choosing to do something, if you're choosing to jump off a cliff, they can't intervene. That's your choice. Free will rules everything. They can't manipulate circumstances directly. They can't provide specific predictions, right? There's no answer to your life. There's no prediction to your life because you're always shifting and changing and making different choices. So they can offer guidance. They can't define the outcome, because the outcome is not defined, because you can change and choose in every 10 seconds. They can't remove challenges from your life. There's certain challenges that your soul has to go through, that you agreed to go through before you came here. Your spirit guides can't remove those. That's what your soul chose, and your soul is choosing as part of your journey. It's what helps you grow. It's what's going to teach you the things you wanted to learn before you came here. They can't live your life for you, right? So they can't take action on your behalf. You still have to do the work. They can't replace professional help. This is important. They're not a substitute for a doctor, a nurse, a psychologist, all of those professions. Sometimes you need to go see a physical therapist. Sometimes you need to go see a doctor. You need to take supplements, whatever. They're not a replacement for that. And spirit guides never come from a fear-based place. They do not come from a place of instilling anxiety in you. They're only ever operating from lightness. So anything that comes from fear, fear-based thoughts, is not coming from your spirit guides. By soul, I'm soul, I mean your being. Yes, soul, being, spirit. They're all the same terms. They're just interchangeable. Okay. So some useful tips for connecting with your spirit guides. Number one, you want to relax your mind and relax your body. Create a space that is a space that, like, maybe you have a candle lighting, you have your angel cards, you're burning some oils, like whatever, like create a little altar, and that can be your space to connect with your spirit guides. And that way, like when you sit there, like your body relaxes, your being relaxes. Your body knows, okay, this is the time we're going to connect with our spirit guides. So you can create almost like a sacred space for connecting with your spirit guides in your home, if you'd like. To hear your spirit guides, you got to get clear first. What is your intention? What are you asking? What would you like to ask them? So maybe write down the questions you'd like to ask. Create a quiet environment where you can connect them with your spirit guides from. And then what expectations do you have about your spirit guides? So if you're expecting to see them, you won't. If you're expecting to hear them, you won't. If you're expecting them to come through your dreams, they won't. Let go of anywhere you're expecting, how they're going to talk to you, the way they're going to talk to you, what it must look like. And the less expectations you have, the easier it is going to be for them to communicate with you. So your expectations get in the way of how they can communicate with you. The art of learning to connect with your spirit guides is learning a subtle language. And this is what I guide you through in the 10 days, is learning to listen to energy. Sometimes energy comes through words. Sometimes it's subtle awarenesses, perceptions through your body, whispers, feather touch. Sometimes it's messages that come throughout your day. Sometimes it's a conversation with someone. Your spirit guides aren't always going to communicate with you in a very linear way. But if you take the time to connect with them, to ask them questions, to engage with them, they might not respond right away, but the messages, the downloads will come through later. It might come through later in your day. So that's why, like when I do the 10 days of talking with your spirit guides, it's like a meditative journey where we relax our body, we relax our mind, we set our intention, we get clear on what questions we're asking, we connect with them as best as we can, and then we ask the questions we're asking, and then we let go of having to figure out the outcome. And then the messages may come in the meditation, but they may come later. Things may start to get rearranged in your life. Different things might start to show up. Things might start to happen in your dreams. Different things might just start to happen in your life. That is all the ways your spirit guides can connect with you. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today. I do have a free Zoom call coming up which I will go more in detail into how you're separating from your spirit guides and the different ways your spirit guides might be communicating with you. If you want to check out the 10 days for talking with your spirit guides, it begins August the 21st. Welcome to check it out. We'll be going on a journey every day, deep meditative journeys, getting to know each one of our spirit guides. So just check it out on www.amyshine.net spirit guides. And those will be recorded, so you get the replays. You get lifetime access to the replays. And if you're watching this in the future and we've already done these classes, this class will be available in my shop afterwards. Okay, if you have any questions about anything I talked about on today's podcast, send me a message, send me an email, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye. Boot.